Hi guys, welcome to another weekly vlog. I am starting this a little bit later than normal and we're actually out for an afternoon tea at the Great Scotland Yard Hotel, and we're in a place called Floris. I think that's what it's called. It is Floris London at the bottom. But basically we're here for an afternoon tea in the parlour, and it's like a James Bond inspired afternoon tea, which is very fun. We've got champagne, we're going to have a great afternoon tea. It's Amelia's birthday, so that's why we're here. She's turned 30, she's finally joined the club. We are now all officially middle-aged. No, we're not. Is middle-aged 30 or is it 40?
I think it's maybe 40.
It's 40, isn't it? It used to be 30 when we were younger, I swear.
Yeah.
We're now in our 30s. We live longer. Guys, if we live to 90, we're only a third of the way through our life. That's nothing.
I'm gonna die at 86.
Oh my god. I have so many things wrong with me.
Live first, die young.
Live first, die young.
I suffer with migraines, back problems, hip problems.
Put this on your dating profile and you're a winner.
If you want to date me, I have anemia, I have migraines, I have hip problems, I have back problems. I'm a great girlfriend.
The list goes on. Anything to add?
I do cook.
I can cook, I can clean. Let me tell you, I got that. Okay, wow, that went a bit well. Yeah, we're out for afternoon tea and then we're gonna see where the day takes us. So we could end up shopping. We've had talks of Magic Mike. We tried to get a karaoke bar, but all of the ones in Soho are booked because obviously it's Saturday. But we were going to try and book a private karaoke room. That's not going to happen. But there's a few more things that we've got as ideas. So we're going to see where the day takes us and see what happens. But got the extensions in and I'm absolutely loving them. I feel like you can't actually tell they're in. Like you can't tell. I mean, you guys can tell because you know I don't have long hair, but like they look quite natural, which is good. But very excited for the food. All we've eaten today is Colin the Caterpillar cake and some olives and crackers in the other room because we had a cocktail before we sat down, and I don't feel like that's sufficient when it's 2 PM. I have really sociable friends. That's Jess, my mum. This lighting is mental. It's currently, well, it's 3:59, so it's basically 4 o'clock, but it's so dark. The entirety of today has been so dark, and I even tried to move the, you know how I've got like these thingies? I tried to move them on that window and I pulled them all to one side and like each side, and all the command strips fell down. So I need to get some new command strips because currently it looks like James is gonna come back and be like, what on earth have you done? He hates when it looks trash in here, and that looks trash. But I filmed, I think 3 or 4 of the hauls ready to go live. It's meaning there's going to be a slight change of plans in the schedule, but I really want to get these videos up as soon as possible so that you guys have the inspo for Black Friday. So I think I'm just going to postpone the decorate with me video. You can wait for that. I feel like no one needs it yet. You've probably seen snippets of the tree and stuff in the background of videos, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I can just upload it another time. It doesn't need to go up just yet. But the Black Friday stuff, however, does. It does need to go up ASAP. So that is going to be going up, and I'm going to be editing it right now, and I'm doing a million and one things at once and getting very distracted. Tash is actually coming over in a little while, she's going to help me build the new wardrobe, so that's going to be really funny, and I'm just going to buy us like Nando's or something for dinner as a thank you. I'm dreading it because I know that we're not going to be able to lift these wardrobes, especially where the carpet's like really high pile. It makes it so difficult to move anything. But all the wardrobes need to move along because they were positioned so they fit like as a 3 before with the unit, but the unit's now sold and the unit was like this much bigger on each side, so they all need to move up, and then I'm going to get like a bookshelf on the one end. Dreading it slightly. I'm worried more so that we're not going to be able to do it and we're going to break one of them, but I think we'll be okay. I think. I'm just not entirely sure how we're going to build it in that tiny room and get it standing up. I don't know. The funniest part is when we moved the furniture, because I don't know if you guys remember if you've watched the vlogs for a while, but when I moved in, I had the rooms the other way around. So my bedroom was the smaller room and then the office was the bigger room. But the lighting in there is really rubbish, so I swapped them over. And we had to literally dismantle the wardrobes to get them into the rooms because of the hallway. So we can't build it anywhere else. It has to be built in that room. And I'm dreading it slightly, but we'll see how it goes. This room now looks so much bigger. I know it's kind of messy, but it's because this is all Black Friday stuff and I still need to get a solution for up there, but I'm obsessed. Even in here, like, it just looks so much better having the 3 wardrobes. And then I'm gonna find some kind of solution for down here to put like shoes or bags in, because all of my shoes and bags are like in the bottom of wardrobes. So I think I might try and do like a bag storage up there. And then try and work something out for the top of here, but I don't know what we're gonna do. I just want all of this to look a bit neater. So maybe like some big boxes. I was looking at the underbed storage boxes that you can get, and I thought maybe getting some like wicker ones that are like the length of this, or near enough the length of that. Might look quite cute. I found some in John Lewis, but they're £50 each, so yet to bite the bullet. Good morning, guys, from the car park once again. I did try vlogging on the way this morning, but the rain was quite heavy on the windscreen, so I don't know if you'd have heard anything I said, so we're just going to start again. The wardrobe building last night was a success. I just need to put the handles on when they turn up, which I think should be sometime in the next 2 weeks, but they're coming from, I think, America, because I ordered them on Etsy, like custom lightwood ones, so they match. So that's like the last thing that needs to go on, and annoyingly, the ones I already have, the company doesn't seem to sell them anymore. Like, I got them on a little Etsy place. So I've just ordered really similar ones, which is fine. The ones I ordered were actually cheaper, so I might just sell the ones that I've got. But I really like it, and weirdly it makes the room look so much bigger having the wardrobes. Like, having one big flush wall of wardrobes just looks so much better. I don't even know how that works, because before you'd have thought it would have looked bigger, but I think where it was like 3 squashed in the middle and then you had the chest of drawers, it just kind of made the room look smaller, which I don't understand. But it now looks bigger, it looks more like a dressing room, and it feels more like luxurious. I just really like it. Today is a busy one, so I've got quite a lot of work bits to do, because obviously Black Friday and Cyber Week and everything's coming up, but I'm also heading to get my hair done this afternoon. Well, I say this afternoon, my hair appointment is at 5 PM and I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, because I really don't want to be there too late. I hate being at the hairdressers till like 10 PM, it's so annoying, but I think that's what you get when you have a London hairdresser, they just work so much later. So fingers crossed it doesn't take too long, but I haven't had my hair done since July, so as you can see, my like money piece bits at the front are like quite far back. So all of this, let me turn my head to the side, all of the blonde was from here, and obviously now it's like all the way back. So we're gonna redo like the face framing bits. We're going to tone all of my hair. We're going to tone my extensions to make sure that they still match, because they match perfectly now, but I'm a bit worried that when I tone my hair, they won't match anymore. And I think what we're going to do is also tone the roots of the extensions to match my hair colour, so that when I've got them in, like, you won't be able to see the root of them as much, if that makes sense, because where they're blonde the entire way up at the moment, you can kind of see them through. But I'm avoiding bleach, and we're not like dyeing my hair, we're just toning it, because I feel like my hair is just breaking at the moment and it's just falling out. And when I was in Mexico, we cut probably about this much off the ends anyway, because it got to the point where like my ends were just like, there wasn't much hair that was long, so I just chopped it off, and James like neatened it up at the back. But I found that it's got the exact same now. It's hard to show you because my hair's obviously tied up, but like, it's just, there's not much of it anymore, and I don't really know what's happened, because I've always been someone with a lot of hair and it's just got really thin and I absolutely hate it. So I'm trying to slowly weed out the blonde and not do the blonde as much. So I think in my head I'm thinking to kind of go back to how I had it before. So rather than having the balayage all the way to the roots, I used to have really long hair. My hair literally used to be down to here, and then I basically got it dyed all over white blonde, and it just started falling out from there, and it just got worse and worse. And then I used a product that just made my hair literally fall out in clumps one day, and it was awful. So my hair ended up being here, like I literally lost all of that in about, I want to say 6 months. So that was really traumatic, and it genuinely terrifies me. Like, every time I get too much hair in the shower, I panic. I'm texting my hairdresser. Like, it's, I know it sounds really silly, but it's, hair is such a big thing. But I think especially where before I had so much confidence with the long hair, and then I got it all short and I hated my hair short. Like, I really don't like my hair the length it is, especially when it's shorter. So that's why I'm kind of like, because in my head I know that I need to chop off like this much hair to make it, let me try and show you actually. I feel like if I show you it makes sense more. But I'm gonna have to put it all back up again in a minute, but that won't take 2 seconds. So I don't know if you can see, but obviously, oh my god, there's someone staring at me. I'm just gonna pretend I'm playing with my hair, because there is a guy getting in his car next to me who's staring at me as I talk to a camera. I'll pretend like I'm on the phone. Okay, he's left. That took ages. I think it was about 4 or 5 minutes. So, okay, this is what my hair looks like when it's like completely middle parted at the back, and this is all of my hair forward. So, I don't know if you can see, but like the ends are just really thin. So I'm thinking to just chop it to about here, lose this little bit at the end, just to make it look a bit fuller and thicker again, if that makes sense. So like just blunt cut it across the back and then it will look thicker. I don't know, I feel like I just get a lot of confidence from my hair, and it's been 3 years since it all started falling out. So it fell out in 2019, well, end of 2018, early 2019, and then the shortest that it got to was the beginning of 2020, so just before lockdown. So if you go back, if you watch my videos then you'll know this, or if you go back, but my hair was literally here. So I had extensions for a full year, and I just kind of was letting it fall out to the point where it stopped falling out, and then it was here. It was so short and I hated it, and it was here, and then it's only now got to about, it's now about here, but that's with like regular cuts and obviously the fact it's been falling out. So I'd say it's going to end up being about here, and I'm slowly going back to being brunette. But when I say slowly, I mean like I'm not making my blonde darker, because I tried doing that and I didn't like it. What I'm doing is just like letting the blonde grow out and just like making it, it's just a gradual process. Like when I'm sat like this, I'm like, I look brunette. Like you'd never know I had blonde hair like this. Like it looks brunette and I like it a lot. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, she's blonde. But that was a really long hair chat. Toying with the idea of just stopping the camera and deleting it all, but I think I'm going to keep it all in, because I don't really talk about my hair online and my struggles with my hair, but I feel like I'm one of those people that just really, I honestly look after my hair so much. I treat it like gold. I am so careful with it. Like if I'm on holiday, I use silk scrunchies or I use claws. Like even now I've got a silk scrunchie in. I sleep with silk pillowcases. I've got one of the silk like hair wrap things. If I don't have a silk pillowcase on, I oil my hair. I use loads of products on it. Like I use leave-in conditioners, I use tangle teasers, I use like, I'm so good at looking after my hair, which is why I'm so annoyed it's not growing. But anyway, I need to finish this and go to the gym. Filming something a little bit different today, so we've got the whole setup going on. I am finally getting around to filming my hair video, so sharing with you, well, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I have hair extensions, so I'm going to be filming a video showing you how I put them in, what they look like, and basically just like, yeah, how I do them, what ones I've got, how I curl them, how I make them look natural, and all that fun stuff. But I need to find something to wear, because, hi me, I need to find something to wear and I don't know what that's going to be yet. I'm obsessed with these wardrobes so much. We're going to ignore the clutter in the corner because that's from all the Black Friday stuff I'm doing, but I really like these wardrobes. They just fit so nicely. I love them. So you've obviously seen these two before, but they're just like the rail at the top and then the bits at the bottom. And then what I've done with this one, I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see. This side is 2 shelves and then there's going to be drawers in here. So that's all the stuff that needs to go in the drawers. But basically I'm going to put baskets on these and they're going to be like sunglasses, etc. And then all of the drawers will be all of the things before, so like gym clothes, underwear, tops, etc. And then this side is just a long hanging rail. You can't really see it, but it's a long hanging rail, so I've got all my long coats and my long dresses, which there aren't that many of. And then I've also got a shelf at the bottom, so I think on the shelf at the bottom I might put another basket, and then inside that basket put shoes that are smaller, so like heels, Converse, etc. Like the small shoes that can just fit away nicely, so they're tucked away, I know where they are, and then there's no fuss, and then they're just kind of out of the way. But anyway, that's a whole conversation for another time. I'll show you as and when in another vlog. I need to do that, but for now I need to decide what to wear for this video. I'm thinking of wearing this, which is just a dark green top, because I feel like dark green with blonde works really nicely. So I think that might be a good shout, and obviously my background's quite plain. And then trouser wise, that's a really stupid place to put that. I don't know whether to go for like tailored trousers, simple trousers, like just leggings because you're not going to be able to see them. I'm unsure what to do for my bottom half. I'm thinking little skirt with green top. Okay, I think this is cute. This is like a good one to wear. And then obviously my hair will all be like long and down and curled and stuff. but I think I'm gonna go for this. I know you're not really gonna see the skirt, but I feel like the skirt is the nicest for like being sat and it looking cute. And fluffy socks because it's chilly today. It's that time again. Got the foils on the head. I'm actually not doing that much to my hair. She says with the head of foils, but basically we're doing face framing. So like the blonde will be back around my face, so it looks a bit more blended. And then we've got like, I don't know if you can see, but we've toned the top. And then when we wash it all out, we'll just be toning the blonde to the exact same colour because I really like it. I can't remember what colour he says we used, but it's like a red Ken sandy blonde. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday today and I cannot believe we're nearly at the end of the week. I have no idea where this week has gone. It feels like a Tuesday and it's Thursday. Where has this week gone? It's flown. I've just been to Lidl, which I think is why it feels really early in the week, and stocked up on lots of bits. So I'm going to quickly run you through what I got because whenever I put these in the vlog, you guys seem to like it. So I'm going to run you through it again. This week's shop was like £60, so it was £20 more expensive than last week. But I did get a lot more stuff, and I also think that a percentage of that is because I bought like random homey bits. So I'm going to show you what I got. Okay, we'll start with random homey bit. I picked up this bowl set, which has just got 2 pink bowls in, and these look like a really good size for like breakfast and porridge and stuff, and they were only £4.99 and they match the other bits I've got, and they look, I don't know if it's focusing, but they look a bit like Le Creuset, which I really like. 2 bottles of almond milk, some bananas, we've got some spinach, we've got some kale, we've got some tender stem broccoli, onions, 2 courgettes, because I just love courgettes for bulking things out. They're really low calorie, they're really good for you, and they taste so good. We've got some coconut sugar, edamame stir fry, coconut milk, paracetamol because I had a headache the other day and realised I don't have any, some apple juice to mix with some green stuff which I'll talk about later, some Mexican rice, some plain bagels, some squares bars. These are a really good snack for just like pre-gym to give you a bit of energy. Some coconut flour back there, soy milk, brown sugar, big thing of raspberries. These, if you haven't tried, are really similar to VT ones, but they're actually a lot cheaper. So I got some long grain and some basmati. I did get these, which are a bit naughty, but I saw them and thought, you know what, I really fancy a bit of Terry's chocolate orange. So I got a milk and a white. Then I got some chestnut mushrooms, some eggs, more Mexican rice, a big bag of sweet potatoes, some broccoli, all these packs of chicken. I buy one big one if I'm going to be like meal prepping, and then I buy these ones if I'm only planning on making like 1 or 2 meals. So like me and James dinner or me and James lunch or whatever, because I find otherwise you've got to put that in the fridge like that and I don't like it, so I buy the mini ones as well. I bought a mulled wine little reed diffuser to pop in my bedroom because I thought it would smell really good. I got a little air freshener of mulled wine. I got, and the kettle on with that, multi-purpose cleansing wipes, which is in frosted bloom, the little Christmas scent, and then some soy sauce. And as I said last week, that will do 2 of us for dinners for pretty much the entire week. But James sometimes eats different dinners because he doesn't want what I've got, and he'll have like steak or something, because obviously I don't eat that. So sometimes he'll have like spaghetti and meatballs, or like whatever it is he fancies that I don't like. And then obviously just like mixes of breakfast and lunch and all that kind of good stuff, because work from home life, you have to think about every single meal. And I've just realised I forgot to pick up the ginger shots. They do in Lidl these really good little cans of ginger shot. They're normally with like, you know, you get like the ready to drink, ready to eat little bit. They're normally there. And they do ginger and turmeric with orange, and it's so good, and they're like 40p or something. So I normally buy one to have every morning of the week, and I've completely forgotten. So that's fine, but we're gonna put all this away, make some breakfast, and get on with my day. And I've got a potential management call at 12:30, which is exciting. I'm still a bit on the fence about whether I want management again, because I had so many issues with my last one. But I'm trying to have a more open mind and remember that not everyone is bad. One bad cookie doesn't spoil the batch. And then I need to sort this, and carry on with my day. Okay, this is the bowls. So they're quite nice and small, which I really like. And I feel like if I'm having porridge or something in the morning, that's like a nice size to just have porridge or like yogurt out of. Whereas my other ones are like this. So they're more of like a plate bowl. I don't know how to explain it, but they're like a pasta dish rather than a like bowl. And they kind of match, so I thought I'd get them. Poor James is probably going to disapprove of how pink the kitchen is, but it's fine. If I can't have a pink kitchen now, when can I? I'm so cozy right now, I can't even tell you. This is the most comfortable thing I think I've ever worn to work from home. Underneath I've got a set from another version which is in mink, so it's these gorgeous leggings which are just like a nice neutral shade, and then the matching little top which is like a tight short sleeved like high neck one. It's so comfortable. This with like sage green or black would also look really nice, but I love it with the matching. I've got fluffy socks on which are from Primark, and then I've got the big Zara cardigan that was in my last Zara haul, and I'm so cozy right now. I don't even have the heating on, but I am going to make a hot water bottle to put under my feet because my feet are quite cold. But this is literally the most snug thing ever, and I'm really enjoying having this as like a work from home outfit. But like I said, I'm having a little working day at home, so I'm just editing videos and bits and pieces that don't require me to look a certain way, because I've got quite a lot of like admin stuff to do. And then I also need to do some like post scheduling and like planning out my Instagram and my like to know it, because I'm trying to get ahead and make sure that I've got things like scheduled, edited, written, done, so that I'm kind of ahead of myself. And then I'm shooting on Sunday with Tash, which will be in the next weekly vlog, and I've not gone for a shoot day since, I think my last one was like the 20th of August, so a very long time ago, and I cannot wait to go and get pictures. It's been so long, I literally can't wait. And then I've got a couple of other shoots planned in over the next 2 weeks, which is really exciting. But I got the most exciting email of my life yesterday, and I'm so excited. You're gonna find out what it is in 2 weeks, but I'm so excited, and it's a really amazing thing with one of my best friends, which is so exciting, and I honestly cannot wait. I cried when I read the email, just for a bit of context. I was on the phone to James and it came through, and I read it out to him and I cried. Genuinely, when I say I am so grateful for every aspect of this job, and I love my job so much, I think that kind of speaks volumes. The fact that I literally cried at an email coming through, but it just makes me really excited. I'm so excited. But I better get on with editing because it's 1:30. I've not even edited one video today because I woke up late, went to the gym, potted around doing some little bits and pieces, so I'm trying to like crack on and just get videos edited. I've got 3 to do, and then I can crack on with doing all of the Instagram bits, which I can do on the sofa watching TV. So I don't procrastinate. I always try and do like my focus and do it and don't put the TV on stuff, and like put my phone on do not disturb, because honestly this is my most distracting thing in the world. This tiny little piece of metal and glass and whatever it's made of is the most annoying thing. I'm so distracted by it, so I try and like really focus and then do the like more chilled bits while I watch TV later on. So I'm gonna crack on and then catch up with you in a little bit. So here's a little time lapse, I guess.